Yesterday I played what I consider an amazing game of AP Sejuani, and I did it in a Grandmaster lobby. As far as I'm concerned, I was playing extremely well, but apparently according to my Pike, that was not the case. Everything I did he had a problem with, and I guess we can't both be right, so by the end of this video I guess you can be the judge of who is delusional. I'm so excited to announce that I have partnered up with Professor. This is the overlay app that you guys have been asking me constantly about. What are the map timers? What are the map timers? How do you time the flashes? This is the app, and if you've been watching my content, you know for a fact this is an overlay app that I actually use, so this isn't just some sponsored gimmick. I highly recommend you download it and use it yourself. It is extremely beneficial for climbing. With the click of a button, you can see everyone's stats. It even tells you who is on tilt. It literally lets you set up your runes with one click of the button, tells you what to max, tells you how to build a champion, gives you tips, enemy compositional weaknesses. I mean, it gives you everything you need to know. If you want to support the channel, make climbing on solo queue so much more convenient, I guarantee you are going to like the app, so feel free to download it. The link is in the description. Wasting no time and jumping straight into it, you can see that I'm playing AP Sejuani up against a Kayle. First of all, I am the absolute last person you want to pick Kayle into. I am a Kayle main since season 3, I think. I know all her vulnerabilities. If you make a single misstep, I will milk you for all you're worth if you're on that champion. And that's exactly what this Kayle did. She got too aggressive in the early laning phase trying to get farm. She needed to focus on keeping her health as high as possible. We just had an exchange where both our flashes are burnt. I used Ignite. Obviously, Kayle has teleport. She's trying to run away to recall, come back and soak this experience. And I know that. That's why you see me give up those 2 creeps and go hunting for her. All I have to do is stop the back. I get super lucky though here and manage to pick up a kill. I'm assuming Kayle was either in the shop or looking around the map and not paying attention, because there's no way he shouldn't have been able to dodge that. Kayle misses a large portion of the wave, but not too much considering how low the death timers are at the start of the game. I end up rotating down to the dragon pit just to help Rengar secure because he was getting contested. The added bonus to doing this is also that I get a bonus experience boost from being around the Drake. You can see I end up using that to my advantage to catch the Kayle off guard, and this secures the second kill. And at this point, Kayle is in utter shambles. There is nothing that she can do to get out of this mess. You can see me pulling the wave, keeping the freeze going, which is the worst case scenario for a Kayle because she doesn't have range until level 6. I can keep punishing her over and over. This tactic really isn't that much of an issue in the mid lane. It's more prevalent in the top lane, but if you're really persistent, you could also do this in the mid lane as you're seeing that I'm doing, and it's very frustrating for the Kayle. They end up needing assistance even in the mid lane for people to come and help them fix the wave. And because of the wave state, you can see it doesn't take much for AP Sejuani to bully her. When I go for these combos, I'm not even trying to kill her. I'm just trying to get her low enough that she can't even consider coming back to the farm because she'll know I'm gonna all in kill her. So once again, I managed to push the Kayle out of lane with the lane still in a frozen state. I know for a fact that if Kayle dies one more time, she's already gone base 3 times. If she dies one more time trying to reach this farm, she is going to rage quit. I don't care what rank she is, she's going to be over it, done, dusted. So I called the Rengar over trying to get this in motion, but unfortunately Rengar gets caught, and I don't think it's a valuable play for me to go and help him. I'd rather not be the team chasing after trying to fix an error. I'd rather be in a position where they have to fix an error that they made, if that makes sense. Luckily for Kayle, Amumu came, saved the day, fixed the wave state for her. Even so, you can still see the Kayle is a little bit desperate, looking to roam, trying to get bonus gold. A confident Kayle would definitely sit in the lane and pray that things work out rather than risking falling behind even more on a coin flip roam, because roaming with Kayle is just not it. You know, it's just not it. And as expected, Kayle gets punished for her choice, and I managed to luckily save the Silas. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't 100% sure this would work, and if it didn't work, if the Zac didn't die there, I would have been in a lot of trouble. I almost went back there, but then I realized like Kayle's dead, jungle is dead. Why the hell would I not push this and get a free back? There's literally no reason not to push it. The benefits are it either forces Kayle to teleport to catch the wave, or she misses the wave and then it starts slow pushing back to me. It's just pure profit, and it would have been a huge error if I didn't push that wave. She ended up teleporting to catch the wave, which is a huge win. It means she's not going to have teleport in the future. Plus, I still get the free back, so win-win-win. This upcoming dragon fight is where it starts getting spicy with the Pike. You can see in chat he's already angry at someone else, but I'm going to let this play out and we'll talk about it after. What you see me typing here is for Twitch chat. I'm not actually ever pressing enter. I don't want to communicate with these guys when I'm tryharding. It only makes them play worse. So yeah, I'm just talking to Twitch chat because I didn't have mic on. Which, by the way, if you want to watch these games live, feel free to go drop a follow. There's a link in the description. Pike was upset that the Kale beat me into the fight. He didn't necessarily beat me into it. It's just he had a better pathing line. And the problem is, if I actually try and cut him off, it's going to give him lethal tempo stacks. And he can also just block my ultimate with his R. So I'd rather hold on to it and secure a kill with it after it's gone. My goal is to duck into team fights, pick up a kill, get out, duck back in, and just slowly get stronger and stronger until I'm strong enough to one-hit anybody, which obviously has happened because now I have the potential to kill Kale from 100%. I know she has no ultimate, I know she's got no flash, it's just a sitting duck waiting to be plucked. You can see just how quickly we go from 2 kills to 6 kills. It doesn't take much because we're just so strong at this point, and that's why you got to be really strategical about entering team fights. Because that's kind of the thing with AP Sejuani. Like, once you've lost your momentum, it is really hard to get it back. But if you keep your momentum steadily growing, it's even easier to keep it snowballing. This is the first error I make of the game, overstaying for this plate and I get punished. I do think that Pike could have pinged more. He did one MIA ping. Honestly, like, if you know someone is leaving your lane and going to someone else's lane, not only that, but they have a massive bounty, it's in your best interest to spam ping the living shit out of them. He could have given me so many warning signs. I don't know if you guys have ever seen how I ping MIA. I literally do a full path where I expect them to go. Like, I'm sure you've seen it. And that's the best way to get someone's attention. One MIA ping and then blaming them for giving away a bounty is just a load of bullshit. And I hope you're listening to this, Pike. I know you're listening, and I hope you learn. As soon as this mid tower drops, it is mid-game officially. We take out the Seraphine. Notice how I always try to get into a fog of war before making a play. I know the ultimate and my W plus Ignite, it's enough to kill her. I don't need to land the Q necessarily. Once that tower's down too, I can start making these roams where I can flank the bot lane. It's so easy for Sejuani to do this. In this situation, it's Amumu and Talon. Talon's the one with the low health, except Amumu tries to body block, and if I tunnel and go for the Talon, they're going to be able to kill me. It's best to just focus on Amumu, start chucking him down so that the Talon has no choice but to come and help Amumu now, and that way I can pick off the one I want to kill, which is the Talon. It's just I need to get Amumu out of my face. After the successful team fight, we end up pushing the rift all the way through to the inhibitor. We get it, we head back out and clear out their jungle, which is something you should always do. Deny as much gold as you can, as long as it's free, which in this case it was, but unfortunately, after we cleared it out, Silas decided to re-engage. I'm not sure why. As you can see, I'm sitting on 3.8 thousand. It was much wiser choice to go back and spend that gold. I end up trying to help them. They get punished, and I only just escape at the cost of my summoner spells and my free back. You see, I get trapped now at this tower, defending it with everything I got. I'm really just trying to stall out as best as I can. Pike ends up coming and helping me, and this is what triggers him once again. We end up killing the Zac, and he blames me for killing him and denying him his R reset, which he assumes would allow him to escape. I personally don't main Pike. I don't know how the interactions work, but judging by this footage, because I'm rewatching it now, it looks like he's the one who killed the Zac and he didn't get the reset, so he really blamed me for nothing. But I could be wrong. You can correct me. we recall with just over 4,000 gold and get to spend it on all these goodies. We are now officially a fucking powerhouse, an absolute unit. Anyone who comes in our path will suffer a horrible, horrible death. And unfortunately for the Talon, it appears to be him. He targets me, gets instantly punished. I really lucked out there with that ult. From this point forward, Talons seem to have it out for me because multiple times in a row, he attempts to kill me, gets punished every time, and never learns his lesson, really. I was, however, getting concerned about Talon's damage on me. He was getting pretty close, even though he wasn't getting me. And I think with a little bit of misplays, it could potentially turn this game. So we forced the Baron to try and close this game out, which was great. And I knew that Kale would be on this drag. I know because I am a Kale mate. I know the second that someone goes to Baron, I want to try my best to get free bonus experience to get closer to 16. And yeah, so I was telling everyone, let's go, dragon. Fortunately, they had no smite, so this is a fairly simple steal, and we got super lucky, but we did manage to take it. I then tried to flash away because I've used all my spells trying to steal this Drake, which was successful, but we can't re-engage after. We need to get out of there. We're a squishy AP champion. Out we go. The team fight breaks out, we play it perfectly, and what do you know? The Pyke wasn't happy with our performance. Apparently, we were playing like a bitch. Apparently, the Sejuani who jumped into the Baron Pit 1v3 is playing like a bitch. What is this Pyke smoking? What is going through his head for him to say that? The poor Talon got a taste of a kill. Just a taste before I completely denied it from him. And I think the rest of the game from this point forward is pretty straightforward. We had such a big lead that we can simply divide our players up, push down the towers, and then systematically win the game. That was a joke, by the way. Of course, we all died for no reason right in front of the tower and then had to come back and redo another team fight. But we did win. That's the moral of the story. Once the game was finally confirmed over, I allowed myself to release some emotion and flame the Pyke right back. I don't really hold any hard feelings against him, but I will say after reviewing the game, it's pretty clear that this Pyke had it out for us. It didn't really matter what we did. That's solo queue though for you, isn't it? Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and if you want to follow on Twitch, just simply click the icon that is on your screen now, and it will take you right there. Bye!